So smart living is right now means there is no differentiate of what kind of smart living we are living right now.
Yes,
Smart living era. Automation is going to be a part of each and every
every day.
person's life in a very near future.
The designer switches, which is total can be customized as
Yes,
per the
definitely.
customer need, the keepers, the elegance look. So for me, I think smart living is lifestyle, way of living the life.
Traditional thing is kind of a time consuming, and automation saves your time.
Hello everyone. Technology in home today shouldn't feel like an afterthought. It should be an organic part of how we live and interact with our spaces. Welcome to the Smart Node Architect series, where we engage with India's leading architects and designers to explore how smart living and thoughtful design can come together to create seamless, human centric living experiences. Today, I'm very excited because we are joined by Mr. Chirag Panchal, the principal architect and founder of Ignitus Architectural Studio. We are also joined by Mr. Path Shah, the co founder of SmartNode, who brings a deep perspective on the evolution of smart living in India. So, gentlemen, thank you very much for coming on our podcast today. It's an honor to have you here in our architect series. So, getting started, I'm very curious, and my first question is: how did Ignitus Architectural Studio came into being, and what inspires you every day to be in this field?
Uh, okay, let's start with the Ignitus journey. Ignitus Architecture Studio uh, come to the existence in around 2011. Uh, After doing a job for two well-known architects in city of Ahmedabad, one fine day I thought I can start my own practice, and the decision of starting my own practice came uh, with a lot of thinking. In that particular time, I got a chance to do one house as a freelancer. I have to dedicate that particular project for full time. So I decided to quit my job and started my own studio full fledged.
So, if I can ask, what is that you have done numerous projects till now? From your recent project, what is that one project that is very close to your heart, and why?
So I'm not talking about the recent project, but you know, uh, whichever things you do first time, which is very close to your heart. So I'm doing this very first project of mine is always been very close to my heart. But after the learning from that particular project, we evolve ourselves, and for us right now, each product we treat it as our first project or new project, and we are working on that project with full heart. So I can say, yeah, each and every project which I am doing is very close to my heart. That is why I provide a good thing to my client.
Great. That's wonderful. Okay. Of that, we know about your journey. I would like to ask that what are your views on that, how technology is being a part of our life in today's generation?
So technology, in my point of view, technology is a part of our life, part of architecture since very long. Means we evolve things from simplicity to complexity. Now we are also finding that simplicity again from that complexity. So technology involves each and every point which we design. Technology always involves in it, and technology is only thing which help to grow this field. Architecture is a field. Uh, Means without the technology, we cannot convert. Uh, normal city to the metro city, small village to the town, and
Great.
infrastructure what we are providing to the generation to come and the present generation. That's all the things that belongs to technology also. So let's say when in architecture project, construction, uh, after designing, construction is the main part. We need technology in that too. In earlier days we used to do a manual work. We means by hand we mix the cement and the sand, and by hand we are doing all these kind of things. Right now we have machineries which make life easy for I think labor's life make easy, and we can build a particular thing very faster. So technology in that particular, it's very helpful. So it's a kind of construction. When we uh, come to the part of the interiors, or after being a construction, in that particular thing, the uh, in that particular thing also technology change and affects life of everyone. uh, Starting days we don't have enough lights to light a diya. After electricity invent, that change our thing, the technology change our thing. We are using that electricity bulb. After that we using that fluorescent light. Now we are using a light of a different kind of things which is called led light.
Right.
Great. Nicely said. What are your views?
I think technology is now an integral part of our life. If we talk about uh, technology, if we are waking up in the morning and if we are sleeping in the night, if we will see, then the whole journey of our day, we are only using technology. The main technology which invented or make us efficient or today's life is mobile phone. So everything came into the mobile phone. So what I think on the home interior side or on the if we talk about the overall life, it's a technology that is increasing the human efficiency, increasing the human comforts, and that is what the technology is doing with our day-to-day life. That is what my thought about the technology.
Now that technology is so much integrated in our day-to-day life, wherein even the technology is upgraded to such a level where now we are calling this concept of living as smart living. What are your views on smart living? How do you think technology is now being a part of our house and it is contributing to this part of smart living?
We come to the era, earlier we used to do use normal tv, normal phones, which is called we landline. After that landline phone we come to the keypad phone, and right now we are using a smartphone. And I guess smart living concept came after a revolution of smartphone. Means after generations we are used to use this smartphone, and now they want each and everything to be a smart. Right now we have each and everything what we use day to day are smart. We have smart tv, we have smart refrigerators, we have smart appliances, smart light fixtures. So also day to day what we can use for this switches, that is also
Getting
are
smartly
smart.
by day.
So smart living is right now means there is no differentiate of what kind of smart living we are living right now.
Smart, yes.
Smart living era.
So add on to this, I want to add one point that evolution of the mobile and the evolution in Indian context, if we talk about the evolution of the internet, I think.
Yes,
So
definitely.
these two things is the base where the smart living came. So if we see after smartphone, the internet penetration in India started around the geo evolution. If we talk,
Yeah, yes,
so
definitely.
initially when we are using 1 GB a day, a month, now we are consuming 2.5 GB. We are not even turning off our mobile data as of now. So initially, when we are using, we need to start it on and do the thing. So these two things, I think, uh, is the key element or the key factor which affect the smart living. And from me, my perspective, everything which is getting in our day-to-day life. There is a, so if you will see the evolution of the things, the watch becomes smart, the TV becomes smart, the electric car become also and
So
smart.
smart, yeah.
So everything is getting smart. So same way, the home is also the very good. So getting smart. So we are living in that life that the smart is becoming an essential thing now.
Yeah. So
It's a part of the life, we can say.
yeah. So as per you told, yes, access to the internet changes whole scenario in the India. So true. A decade ago, internet is kind of a luxury. Means very few people can afford it.
Afford that, yeah.
So after the internet is handy to the each and everyone, each and every people knows what is a smart thing means and why they need smart living or smart kind of things. So after that, the solution regarding these kind of things come to the market, and in a field like architecture and interiors, we as a designer start using this kind of things in our project. So yeah, smart living is a thing which is going to be a it which is not luxury right now, but which is not necessary, also not necessary right now, but within a coming of few years, I think 2 to 5 years, it is a part of each and every house.
So it's like a
Without, you cannot
AC,
imagine a
yeah,
house without a
smart,
smart
yeah,
living or we can say automation.
appliances, automation, or
Yeah.
all. So if we talk about AC, AC is not a necessity. Actually,
Hmm.
it's a luxury only.
Lux-
But now each and every home that have a fridge, that have a TV and AC.
hmm.
So I think the automation is going in that direction only. That
Exactly.
people will have a automation at their.
So we cannot label it as a luxury and necessity. It is a luxury, but it is also becoming a necessity part now. Hmm. Recently, you just now said about design and architecture. On that, architecture is all about how you enter, and that's how does that space make you feel. What do you think? How automation is playing a role in that space?
Okay. First of all, I tell you about automation. I like to tell you something. Architecture is about experience. That's the one thing. But architecture is one about other part is visual also. Once you see any kind of architecture, is first you visualized, you mesmerize it, and after going through that particular building, you will find the spaces which connect, which you experience. So there are two part in particular, in architecture in particular. One is visual, one is experience, and in the both part, automation can play a good major part. So, for an example, a building you see in the daylight, which gives a different aura, different visualization, different appeal, and when sun sets and the night start, the play of artificial lighting that change the perspective of the building, the look of the building,
Right.
and the visualization of the building completely change. So from from the automation part, we can control that exterior lighting which change visual of the particular building. So it is very important for me. I give you one example. You must be aware about the Burj Khalifa in Dubai.
Right.
So it's a right now it is the tallest building in the world, which is very good in visualization. You can see from any corner of this Dubai, but by the day past, night start,
The
the lighting
lighting, yeah.
on the Burj Khalifa change everything. The Burj Khalifa turn to be a canvas, and the lighting, which programmed through automation, create different kind of paintings, different aura created by that lighting.
Right.
So around the year, we can see the how automation and lighting change uh, experience of Burj Khalifa. We celebrate festival. We can see on Burj Khalifa. Any important
And
national day of
information,
any country,
yes.
we can Burj Khalifa.
They are reflecting
They are
their
reflecting
building,
just
yeah, yeah.
in a less than a month time. We are going to celebrate our Independence Day,
Mm.
and I'm sure that particular day we see
See
a
that thing.
tricolor of
There,
lighting on the
yeah.
Burj Khalifa. So yeah, in architecture, lighting and automation plays very important role. Yes, and now we come to the other part, the experience. As soon as we enter the building, we pass through the corridor. After passing through the corridor, we reach to the particular door we are looking for, and after we entering that door, each and every part, of journey left an impression and the experience of different kind. So yeah, in particular that journey, lighting and automation is very important. In corridor, we want a lighting which guide you to the reach to your destination. After you reach to your destination, you enter your home. Targeted lighting and ambient lighting create the aura of a person who live inside that particular house.
Right.
So yeah, it's a very important thing. So we can change our ambience with the light, and and it's kind of like that we can change that ambience according to the person. Okay, the let's say for the example, we are designing a home for four-person. Four-person has a different moods, different kind of life they lived, and they want different kind of ambience for their need. By automation and by lighting, we actually tend to provide these kind of things to each and every individual.
Very nicely said. That is a very, what I feel is it's a very right point that in a design experience and visuals. So I want to just add one point which I think can be one more add-on part on aesthetic part is the designer switches,
Hmm.
which is total can be customized as per
Yes,
the
definitely.
customer need, the keepers, the elegance look. So when we are doing an interior, the visuals came into the aesthetic part also. So that can help them, the homeowners, to get aesthetic appeal of the home and
And
the experience which Sir rightly told through ambience creation, through lighting,
that particular case in automation, we can control light in a different way. We can control dimming of the light,
dimming, tuning, we can,
tuning.
yeah,
Okay, and we also, if we have lights with a RGB drivers, we can also change the color.
colors of the right,
Okay,
right, yeah.
and in the automation, we can also do to control exterior light. We can also integrate our curtains with that particular automation. So yeah, we
So,
can.
if we talk about curtain, it's a ease of use. Now curtain is getting bigger and bigger. How to use that one?
Yes,
That's a
cutting is
difficult
getting
task.
a
Yeah,
bigger. Yeah, what windows of the house is getting bigger, so we
bigger.
need a bigger curtain. So and if we have a bigger window, so we have to control the light in that particular amount. So we need a curtain, we need a sear. So and to operate all these kind of things very easily, we need automation and curtain too.
Do you think that curtain is becoming a very trend right now? That curtain automation is becoming a more necessity when we are talking about the
Yes,
luxury?
definitely. Curtains are very important things to the each and every home and design, and also design. They provide aesthetic, they provide privacy. Earlier the days, we don't need this kind of heavy curtains. Mainly earlier days has a wooden windows. In that particular windows, 60 to 70% part was covered with wood,
Right.
and very small part we use as a glass. So penetration of natural light is very controlled. So in that particular day, we used to hang a simple cloth,
Light
stitch
curtain.
it, very light cloth. We stitch it and we hang, use it as a cloth, use it as a curtain. Nowadays, we provide a huge windows for the huge for the great amount of natural light, brighter and larger and airy experience of the house. But in the meantime, we need privacy, because right now we, for an example, we are living in a apartment, so we can see a next apartment from our window,
Right.
f- and we can see their house from inside too. So we need that kind of privacy. That is why we need curtains. So windows are getting bigger, so we need a curtain. And now curtain are used for privacy. And how can we use create a privacy with a curtain? We can, how easily we can operate that curtain. If curtains are heavy, it is going to be quite difficult to operate it. That is why we need uh, automation in curtain too.
So that is why when I used to pitch to the customer, I used to be a pitch to the customer and talking to people about automation. I used to tell that thing that we are upgrading our appliances and the things,
Hmm.
but we are not upgrading that control system of the thing.
Okay.
Now to pull out that curtain is very difficult for anyone to do that thing. So for that you need a motorized curtain. You need a good control of the things. So that is the main part I think is there, that controlling of the appliances or controlling of the new things is very important, and that is the automation play a very crucial part
And
there.
I know one other thing. Um, Customer have sometimes good questions. Means we can control each and everything remotely. Uh, so how many remote controls we used to
Yeah.
maintain? So we have a simple answer on it. If you don't want to maintain big number of remotes, you can easily move to the home automation, which take this kind of headache. Means your curtail your headache of the maintaining
All
number
the
of
remotes.
number of remotes for the number of equipments.
Right.
So yeah.
When you talked about that privacy part and the curtains that you were talking, a lot of there is a small trend that is being seen in many of cities, that many NRI people, they are automating scheduling their curtains. Even they're not in their home for like 2-3 months, they're scheduling that their curtains are opening and closing at certain times. So anyone who is it, no, like no one has an idea that someone is living in the house or not. Like people think that there is someone in the house.
So there's a one thing the people don't know. I mean, people have an idea that no, someone is residing in that particular.
Yeah.
But on the different part, for the good health of your apartment, good health of
That is also
your
sunlight,
house,
isn't it? Yeah.
sunlight is very important.
Yeah.
In the help of automation, we can schedule our curtain
Curtain that
opening and
way. Yeah.
closing time. So a good amount of natural light brings to our home, and which is kept our home's life for good for the longer time.
Longer time. Yeah.
So always you can see a home is closed for a longer time. It gives weird vibes, weird smell.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if it
Because
is closed for some time, yeah.
because the sunlight is not an integral part of that particular house
House.
for the
Yeah.
longer time. So from automation we can schedule these kind of things, and we bring that particular
Home. That was, yeah.
sunlight to keep a good vibe
About of our house, of our space.
Yes, definitely.
It was a very insightful session. Like there was so much to like grab, that how lighting is important, how curtains are playing a very important role, and how this all the appliances that we are automating are seamlessly blending together and making our smart living so enriched. So going to the next part, going to towards the customer point, I want to genuinely know that if you see clients today, they are becoming more now tech aware, and also they are showing a lot of interest in this automation industry. What do you think? What is the future of home automation in India? How are the Indian customers looking home automation today, and what will be the future of Indian home automation after 10 years?
So before talking about the today's scenario, I want to get back to a decade back. Home automation is not a new concept. Myself used it around a decade ago in some project. But back in the day, technology was so lengthy and so complex, and so cost incurring. Okay, the level of wiring and cabling which needed in that particular home automation is too much. So people, or say our client, are not easily convinced to do with home automation back there. And as you know, technology comes with good technology is a good point because but in the back of the technology you need some kind of maintenance day to day. And in that particular era, home automation maintenance and integration is too lengthy and very much uh, give it's give too much headache to the users and the integrator also. So people are back there are not easily convinced to do a home automation.
Automation, right?
But technology is evolving day to day, time to time, moment to moment. So right now we are sitting on this kind of things. We, I think, curtail a cabling for automation. I uh, curtail, I think 10% only. We need a cabling or wiring or only 10%, or we can easily retrofit.
Retrofit is the concept which actually
Uh,
increase the adoption of the automation.
exactly. So we can actually retrofit. We don't need a extra cabling. We don't need extra wiring. If some people has designed their home or moved to their home, I think 4 years ago, and if right now at that particular moment they want to do convert to the home automation, we can easily provide the solution. So yeah, technology is evolving too fast, and seeing the pace of the technology evolution, I can say uh, in the future, after 5 years, we don't need to convince our client to do automation. It is a part of the design from very first.
And if I can, what do you think? I'm asking to both of you first that why, when a customer today is going seeking a home automation brand, why is he getting stopped? Like, what are the myths that are flowing that before buying a home automation, what is stopping them from buying home automation?
Stopping, I can say, one line, lack of knowledge.
Right.
Lack of knowledge. If we give them knowledge properly, we can convey what automation is them to properly. They will understand it and they will accept it. So that's a very simple thing. The knowledge is a key.
Yes, I have the same opinion like sir, that if someone is explaining them properly that what automation is adding or what values automation is adding to their life,
Yes.
once they understand, they think, yeah, this is the most valuable things which I can have at my home. But the way the people educating them, the way people are communicating is very important. So I think to the homeowner also, they should visit this kind of experience center or the
Yeah,
thing,
exactly.
so they can explore themselves and they should put in the priority that what we can do.
It was a wonderful and very insightful conversation. There was a lot of content that was very valuable to me. So, going ahead with this valuable insights, let's go to the rapid fire round. Okay. The point of this rapid fire round is that you have to answer my questions in either in maximum 2 lines, and you have to be very quick. I'll ask to both of you. Both of you have to. What does smart living mean to you? Answer me in this one sentence.
Okay, smart living. It's for ease. It's for comfort.
Okay.
Yeah.
For me, I think smart living is lifestyle, way of living the life.
Okay. About conveniency. Okay. Next question. One thing that home automation can do that traditionally was not happening.
I think traditional thing is kind of a time consuming, and automation saves your time.
I think ambience creation, the way automation create. Traditionally, it is difficult to create that kind of ambience. That is what I think.
Okay. Great. Um, Design or technology? What actually leads the conversation or the interest with the client? Like, what are we seeking? Design or technology?
I think they are not both are very different things.
Okay.
Okay. This first we discuss about the design, and later on we discuss about the technology. But amalgamation of the both creates a good
Great.
product.
Yeah.
So that is the thing that both can go parallel with that.
You can't copy that.
Yeah.
But okay.
So that is the conversation we need to do with client. Both we need to, because
Yeah.
that's an important part of the
Yes, definitely.
life for
Yeah.
for the customer. That is
No
why both
question.
will go parallel.
Okay. One smart feature or one home automation feature that you think every home should have today?
I think lighting
Lighting automation.
lighting automation is a wonderful thing. It's creates a home ambience time to time. So it's a very important thing.
One app control, I think app control is something that
No, specifically one appliance that you want to automate.
appliance, that curtain is the
Curtain, I
essential thing.
think.
Yeah.
You think
So
curtain.
curtain. So
Okay. What do you think? Which is the one biggest myth of the home automation buyers in today industry?
So which is which is time consuming and full of maintenance.
Full of maintenance. Great.
yeah. So two things, cost, and the second is I don't need it. That is the myth actually. Once
You don't
they
need and the budget.
yeah,
That's
budget.
what I'm saying.
So people think I don't need it actually, but actually,
That's a myth.
that's a myth. So by awareness or
Even
by
budget is a
knowing the
myth.
thing, budget is also people think that it's a very costly thing. So once they explore that in a budget, it can be done, or a small one room, two room. Now it's possible actually.
Yeah,
They
definitely.
can go with one room, two room. So that is also the things they can go with if they really wants to.
Let's go to the last question of the rapid fire round. This is the most important question to me. Does your smart home make you feel connected to your home? If yes, then why?
Smart home gives us a different kind of ambience, different kind of moods. So that is why I feel connected. Means I feel I have a different kind of morning, which is good due to a smart home. So I have different kind of day times in my home. So it feel me connected.
So due to mood creation, you connected with that. That is,
Definitely.
and I think with me, I feel connected because of the app control, the activity which is going at the home. So I feel connected due to that. That whatever happening at my home, I can able to track that things through app. If I'm away,
That is also a good
yeah.
thing. Yes.
So I'm away also. I can see the activity which
See
is
that.
happening there.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes, understood. Yeah. So we can connect it through the technology also.
technology. Yeah,
When we are away, but we are still connected.
connected to the loud one which is saying it. So that is what my opinion on that.
Great. Thank you very much. This was a very good rapid fire round. It was also very insightful. Firstly, the session was very insightful. There was a lot of important content for our viewers, for us to know about the home automation industry, to know about how designing, lighting, and about curtain automation. What is the actual importance and value of curtain? So, thank you very much for coming here today. Thank you very much for being a part of this session and enlightening us with your knowledge.
I'm very grateful to be a part of this conversation.
Thank you.
Yes,
Thank
thank you.
you. Yeah.